We've had the national anthem in the starting lineups. We're ready for our evening game tonight. It is Trine University versus the University of New Hampshire. I am Steve Coleman, and I am the regular play-by-play guy for Utah State. Made the trip out to do some play-by-play here and enjoy the national tournament. My son Lane travels with me. He's on the camera. And my co-host tonight,
Rusty McGibbon.
And I'm happy to have you, buddy, and a new friend for sure. What are your thoughts on the lineup tonight?
Well, you know, we have seen one of these 2-3 matchups already today, and it was a really well matched. I have not seen University of New Hampshire in a number of years. Probably 4 or 5 years ago when the national tournament was up in the Boston area, University of New Hampshire was there, and they did very well. Trine, I believe this is their first year, and first year here. So, welcome, and we are underway.
For the Trine Thunder, it is Huff in net with a 9-0 record. Trine, I understand, undefeated.
And we welcome those of you that are unable to be here in Columbus, who are watching on YouTube.
Happy to have you here as Trine works into the zone. Miscue by the defense, and a centering pass just off the mark. The Wildcats can't clear the zone. It's held right back in, and Sullivan forced to make an early save. Still holding are the Trine Thunder as they work it deep into the corner. And now a chance for the Wildcats of New Hampshire to skate it out. It's on the stick of the captain, number 2. That's Murphy. With 12 goals this season, 17 assists, Mr. Murphy. Trying the pass intercepted there. Now New Hampshire in with numbers. Look, and shooting a save by Huff. He had to be sharp. They'll send another one toward the net, and that's knocked down at the defense. The puck rolls to the corner. And the Thunder miscue again. That ended up on the stick of a Wildcat player. And they've got control of the zone. A one-timer. And didn't get what he wanted. The puck in his wheelhouse. But he didn't get what he wanted on the puck.
That was Daniel Reitenauer, and took a slap shot from near the point there, and afterwards slapped his stick a couple times on the ice to make sure it wasn't broken, because he didn't get much wood on that one.
No, too bad also. It was right in his wheelhouse. He had it lined up. Sometimes it happens.
I think initially, early on, you're going to see some tentative play by both sides. They don't want to give an odd man rush, and kind of feel out their competition. That's the first body check we've seen thrown about 2 minutes in. Very well-matched game today in Utah State and Lindenwood, and it's from my understanding, the only game that's gone to overtime all day long, and this is the 8th game of the day.
Some tremendous hockey been played already on this opening day. New Hampshire from behind their own net. The puck's tied up here, and eventually they'll swat at it and clear it out. Thompson, a second effort, but his clearing attempt too much. It's an icing.
So all of these teams, if you are tuning in, I know neither one of these teams have been here in a while. There are 3 days of pool play, and out of each pool will come a winner, and that will give the 4 semifinalists. The semifinalists will play on Monday to shave it down to 2, and the 2 finalists will play on Tuesday so that we can just get it over with and say someone's the national champion.
Perfect, pal. This one gets through Thompson and ends up deep in the zone. But the Wildcats able to slap it off the glass to the neutral zone where they'll battle for it there. Trine Thunder right back on it. They'll bring it into the zone. That was number 4, Schaefer. Had his back to the puck, and it'll go out of play. Numbers for Mr. Sullivan, 13-7 on the season, a 2.60 goals against average, 9.19 save percentage. So New Hampshire brings excellent goaltending to the tournament as well. Holmes with a good face-off win for New Hampshire. The Wildcats dump it deep. Out to play it is Huff. Too much. He plays it and rifles it out of play.
Everybody's looking at the goaltender as they want a delay of game penalty as the goaltender. Now, I will tell you in this
how does
rink.
That work?
Well, I don't. Yep. Let's see.
They're gonna ask for it.
I think they're gonna ask for it. So let's see. The ref's over talking.
He's talking to the wrong team, though. These guys are the ones that want a delay of game. Well, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, so I think there's going to be a penalty here. Going to be a delay of game. The interesting thing, and unfortunately, if you're a Trine fan, if you look over at the glass, and we'll ask the cameraman to focus on the glass over there, a couple panes to the left of the last banner, the glass is very short. Like I could stand flat foot and reach over.
I didn't realize that. It is.
Yeah.
Super
so
short.
I mean, they've probably only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 panes of tall glass coming out from the goal line. So that is an unfortunate call if you're a Trine fan. If you're University of New Hampshire, sometimes you don't have to be good to be lucky.
So New Hampshire, just 3 minutes into the game, are going to head to the power play. It's Holmes who glides into draw.
And the bad thing is, if he played it up along the near boards to us, it wouldn't have been an issue. But
comes to the near wall this time, and Holmes is going to hold it in. The only play is to the corner now behind the net. The Wildcats want to work there. But it comes all the way up to the point. Now back in behind Huff. They center, but no, it's denied. This will come to the point. I know that name. Scansarella on the puck, shoots, and it doesn't get through. Hits the defense. And right back into the defensive zone are the Wildcats.
Great job forechecking there by Trine, as they have so far worn about 40 seconds off this.
A long shift for Holmes. The puck's jammed off his stick. Loose puck in the high slot, picked up by the Thunder. They'll just skate it forward and kill some time here. He's going to go right to the net and send one right in on Sullivan, shorthanded.
And the fantastic thing about that is now you have the face-off 180 feet from your goaltender.
And Mombelli, I thought he was just going to glide in, take some time off, punch it to the corner. He put it right on there.
I actually thought he was going to get up the blue line and just chip it in really slow and change, but yeah, surprising.
Some good stick handling. Gave him an open lane. Why not?
16-18 left in this first period. If you're joining us at 0-0, Trine University and University of New Hampshire. And I had to look up. Trine University is in Angola, Indiana. I was going to make you wait for that one.
Yeah. I looked it up, but I forgot.
Yeah.
Puck is in the New Hampshire zone. They'll play it off the wall beautifully. Here comes the captain, Murphy, gliding into the zone. A beautiful poke check. Comes from number 7, Friedman, as he forced him wide. Another clear for the Thunder. And Sullivan's just going to set it up. Only 25 seconds left in that man advantage. And working into the zone. Here comes number 41. That's Reardon. And Reardon with 14 goals on the season, 11 assists.
That's a nice backhand shot in from Reardon there. He probably gave the impression that he was going to go behind the net, but at the last minute flicked it backhand on the goaltender, who had the short side pinched off there. Not really showing much in the way of netting.
Holmes is back on. A lot of minutes for Holmes already. In the first 5 minutes of the game, he plays it with Scansarella. It'll come to the point. Winded and shooting right along the ice, and a save by Huff. Still loose. And the Trine Thunder will clear it out. This is on the stick of Bornkamp, and he charges in on the forecheck. He'll peel off now. And the Wildcats send one across. Picked up by Scansarella. He'll put a stutter step move on, find his way in the corner. Wants to center. There's a man, loose puck, and it's in! An awkward bounce. I think he hit a defenseman, and the puck rolls past Huff. New Hampshire with an early lead.
I was going to say before that goal that the center ice area has really opened up. Both teams transitioning really without much resistance through the center ice area. And when University of New Hampshire hits that Trine blue line, they are doing so with a real head of steam coming in. So Trine dodged the bullet on the man down. But now at full strength, University of New Hampshire is up by 1.
Play in the neutral zone, right at that center ice line. It gets through Montbelly. And New Hampshire's going to counter. Send it in deep.
I would say if I were to give any criticism of Trine from what I've seen thus far.
There's another score! Oh, a rip through a screen. Huff didn't see it. It ends up in the top corner, far side, and rips the net.
Is Trine needs to get a little bit jumpy in their own zone, as sometimes they pick the puck up and they take a couple seconds when there's pressure. They just need to get it out, and probably about 10 seconds apart. They're now they're down 2-0.
Only 5.5 minutes expired off the clock here. New Hampshire all over Trine early. Lascaro will send it across. Lagroni now into the zone. They'll send one toward the net. Sharp angle. It's easily chipped to the corner. And a near break for New Hampshire. They'll win the race down the ice, but the puck is right on net, and Huff's going to hang for a whistle.
So unfortunately, that's the welcome to the national tournament handshake that University of New Hampshire. Wow.
A hot start. This is the hottest we've seen today. Usually teams spend a little time, they feel each other out, we get through the first period. This is...
my opinion in something about regionals, and we'll talk about it as the tournament and the game progresses. These number 1 and 2 seeds have had some time off. Probably the shortest, believe it or not. So when I talked to John Eccles this morning,
right.
He said they'd only been off about 2.5 weeks, but still 2.5 weeks without a game. I don't care how you scrimmage and practice, you're not going to hit the guy that you sit on the bench with. So the thing with Trine being the number 2, they have been off, and so maybe in between periods there we can ask them,
see what effect it's had on this team right here. They'll send another one on the backhand toward Huff. He'll make a save. An easy one is Scancerella, put it toward the net. The New Hampshire team, 3 players with almost equal goals. Reardon, Scancerella, and Holmes, according to the stat sheet. Each with 14. It's Holmes again, another face-off, and he'll win this one. Chipped off his stick, however. Now a good pass up, and picking it up in stride. That's Shirapira. He puts one on net. Side of the net, puck still loose. Sharipa still holds it and gives it across. They'll go cross ice. A shot along the ice, stick behind the net easily by Sullivan. A big shoulder check. The puck comes free, and then the Thunder will turn it over. Wildcats skate through the zone. Scancerella puts it right on net. They'll pick it up in the corner, and he takes a big check, and he's slow to get up. And that's a great big defenseman, number 25, Hatton. Made Scancerella pay for coming into the zone. Still in the Wildcat zone. They can't clear as it's held in nicely at the point. Behind the net, that puck's picked up. No one to pass to. And the Wildcats take it from there. Should be an icing to pass too far. And
well, there really should have been a slash there. Number 18 from Trine had his stick slashed right out of his hand and ended up on the ice about 8 feet away from him. But there's going to be no call. The ref is letting them play on. I think in an alternate setting, that is something that definitely could have been called.
We've seen a couple of those today, and it's been really good officiating.
Oh, it has been
so far.
It has been.
Battle for the puck along the wall. They try to drag it out, do the Thunder, but it's taken now by Schaefer. He spins in the neutral zone, double teamed. One of his players got in the way. And now he'll have some help. They'll send it in behind Sullivan. He'll play it up along the wall. And another turnover. And a regather there by the Wildcats. And now a loose puck through the neutral zone, picked up. And looking for control of the Thunder. Now the hits as Trine really starts to increase the physical play. Loose puck in front. And they hold it at the point. This shot doesn't get through. It's blocked up high at the defense. And the puck will dribble in behind the net. Charging after it, Scancerella. But the Trine player did a good job, number 19. That is Worston. Made a play to avoid the check. Now he's riding on net. And a save by Sullivan.
That was a nice transition play there as a bit of a drop pass. As coming in there was Spencer Johnson, and he was able to snap one on net. And you know what? I would really say a couple goals here by UNH early on that maybe not traditional what we would normally see, but definitely on the second one there was some screen involved. I think the goaltenders at this level of hockey, I think you're going to have to get bodies in front of them or change the direction of the puck. I mean, just even a shot from 20 feet away, I would say routinely they're going to stop.
And in the game just previous to this one, that was definitely the case on both teams. All 3 goals came on screenshots. In front of the net are tips. Here's another loose puck. And the Thunder look to clear. It's on the stick of number 27.
We are going to have a penalty here. It looks like this is going to come to UNH. I'm not sure. It did appear that he was signaling it may be Kyle Scansarella.
He's going to get the rough.
No, it's going to be Murphy, actually.
The captain. He'll go to the box for the New Hampshire Wildcats. So this is the opportunity. You see,
Trine needs this one.
They started to pick up the physical pace. They started to throw the shoulder. Now they have a chance on the power play. We'll see if they can convert.
Well, I'll tell you something. And really, UNH almost gives the impression of a team that is not very speedy, but they have it when they need it.
Some stick handling there, but some great defense from Lagroni. Wouldn't let the player break away shorthanded, but New Hampshire on the puck again. They'll send it all the way down the ice. They're shorthanded, so no icing here. And Huff plays it into the corner. It's Bornkamp who sends it forward. Now skating in stride. Anderson puts on the brakes. He'll come back to the point and send it back into the corner. Hold it there. They want to come cross ice. It's tipped and out to the neutral zone. And Trine can't quite get that power play set up the way they want.
One thing I really appreciated in the UMass Penn State game that I had the privilege of calling earlier, UMass did a fantastic job of getting an incredible volume of pucks on net. They would not try fancy stuff. They would not try intricate stuff. They would not try lengthy stuff. They would get the puck on net. And it paid off for them. I mean, as they are probably a bit of a Cinderella in this tournament, and on paper should not have been a contender in that contest, but they ended up beating Penn State 4-1 there.
Schaefer's going to send it in along the hash marks. Now he's got it back straight away. Holds one-timer. And a save by Sullivan. Made a good one there on a rocket of a shot. Straight away again. Anderson puts it toward Schaefer toward the net, and that's tipped up and out of play. They're going to argue for a face-off inside the New Hampshire zone.
Well, and I think I'm a big fan of the KISS principle. I know you've heard of that. Just keep it simple.
Yep.
And I'll leave the stupid part off. But for Trine, they're going from side to side. Just get a man in front and shoot the puck. And if your other forward's down there, maybe you get something dirty around the net and you're able to pump one in. So with 30 seconds left, I'm not saying this is do or die. It's absolutely not. But Trine really needs to the response needs to be from Trine.
Behind the net, they have the puck. Now they'll send it up to the point. Holding it there, now along the far hash marks.
And a very active penalty kill by New Hampshire.
Right back to the neutral zone. They'll kick it out.
And I would anticipate that's probably going to burn it off as 10 seconds and they're forechecking very hard. And actually have caused a turnover.
And Holmes, sharp on the stick. With the Thunder regather. Now they'll skate straight away. Here comes Shirapira. He'll poke it into the zone. It ends up behind Schaefer. Charging after it there is Pearl. Pearl tied up along the wall. The puck will come to the point. He'll wind and shoot, and that's through a screen. But whistled wide of the net.
That's absolutely what they need. Okay, it did not get through. That's absolutely what they need. Wrist shots from the point, redirection.
Throw it to the net. Good things happen. Just like our game earlier today, 55 shots on net to 28. And that's what...
was that the Northern Arizona one?
That was the Utah State game.
Oh, Utah State, okay, yeah.
The Utah State goalie faced 55 shots. They just kept throwing it at the net.
Yeah.
This puck's loose in the zone, gathered and now controlled by Trine. Working it forward, Lascaro. Lascaro makes some movies around the defense, shoots, and he didn't get much on it. Poke checked at the last second. He had a good angle to shoot from, and good defense from the Wildcats at the last moment.
Trine so far has been able to headman the puck up through the neutral ice area and get in and create scoring chances. I don't know how long that's going to last. I'm a huge proponent of dump and chase hockey. And, if you have a guy on the off wing that can come in and you get it behind the net, I'm a big proponent of that. But we'll see. I mean, so far they're able to get through.
That's a big shot from the point, just like you said, went through a screen. Now a slash is going to come out.
And they're going to get another chance at it. And you know what? They need this one. They really need this one.
The last one did not look good. And here they have another chance right off.
Yeah, I would just say get the bodies in front and wrist her in. You do not need to wind your stick up and have the blade touch the roof. I mean, just wrist it in, get some traffic there.
But New Hampshire's going to win that face-off, and that allows them to clear the zone. Schaefer has it on his stick. He's challenged all the way. Goodness gracious. Aggressive again on the kill.
Fantastic forechecking there by Reardon of University of New Hampshire. And they have two guys in forechecking, and they've almost created... Herbert or Hebert is in forechecking, is from New Hampshire as well.
This is Bornkamp. His pass, a good one, cross ice. Now working it in is Anderson. He'll look at the net and send it out to the point. They'll hold and look, come near side now. And straight away, Schaefer waits, holds, shoots, and a rising shot, he scores! What a shot! I think he hit the post initially, and it came out and hit the goalie in the back and rolled into the net.
Yeah, absolutely.
But a bomb, he loaded the stick on the wrist shot and let it fly.
And you know what? That's exactly what Trine needed. University of New Hampshire has got to watch the slashing. They got away with one earlier on and didn't get called. But this one has come back in special teams. Hopefully now, the jitters are out. Guys can calm down and just play hockey. Linesman talking to the referee there, but this goal's going to count 2-1. If you're UNH, they still have a lead. And Trine there making shorter work, and as I talked about, just shoot the puck, and sometimes good things happen.
So 6:42 is all that remains. Do I see that correctly?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I can't really tell. Now here's a break it on for Nets. The backhand attempt, and the puck sat right in the blue plate. Great save on the initial shot by Sullivan. And that was Lascaro looking for another one. He's made a couple of great moves to spring himself free in front of the net. Here in this first period, there's a good check, which will hold the zone. Now on the second effort, the Wildcats will clear. Hustling over, picking up the puck in stride, and a beautiful hip check from number 7, Huff. Let me check that, number 7. Hughes.
And they are calling for the staff from the bench, as he has not moved that right leg at all. And still it is, he's going to get up. He's going to get up. He's going to try to get up anyway.
It looked, there's, yelling there knee to knee, but it looked like he got enough hip into that leg.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was malignant. No. I think that was just a nice open ice check. But some of the members of the Amateur Referee Association are left, think otherwise. Angola, Indiana chapter, local 608. And that's a coincidence, because 6:08 is exactly what's left on the time clock in this first period. I don't know. I don't know if they're calling that. The captain from UNH there, Brendan Murphy, is out speaking to the refs. I don't know. To me, it looked like a good check. I don't think it was kneeing. The captain now from Trine coming out to speak to him. The other refsmen, linesman and ref are here at the UNH blue line. Murphy's talking to him. The coach now coming down and pleading his case. Probably to no avail as we see number 15, Matucci, head off, and that's going to be a 5-minute penalty.
Oh my. How do you call it that far after the play's over?
Yeah, I really don't know about that one. I tell you one thing I do appreciate is that they have taken the time to go over in 2 instances now. Face off one, now back at the Trine point, picking it up. They're going point to point. Keeping it in is Trine. Near side shot and off a stick shaft, deflected behind the net.
Trine picks it up in the corner. Come to the point, straight away again. Schaefer looking for another one. Instead, he'll come to the hash marks. Now straight away again, they'll look, come back near side, the pass off the mark. And New Hampshire swats at it, thought it would go out of play. No, they say play on. It'll come to that far point. Schaefer still on. His pass knocked down, puck's loose at that far point. Now gathered and sent across, picking it up there. There's number 37. He'll drop it off to Bornkamp. And Bornkamp shot knocked down, loose in the corner again. Trine now has a little bit of sustained pressure here on the power play. Give it up, top of the circle. There's going to be a penalty as they upend the netminder in front of the net, and that was an undisciplined penalty.
Terribly undisciplined penalty. That is what drives a coach absolutely out of his head. Okay? 180 feet from your goaltender, and you go through and trip their goaltender and get a 2-minute for interference. The other thing that would drive me absolutely nuts, okay, and my wife does tell me that I am not the most patient person she has ever encountered in her years on this round planet, but shoot the stupid puck, okay? Don't pass it all over God's green earth. Shoot the puck. And then you don't have to run their goaltender over.
They'll pick it up behind Huff. And it's some 4-on-4 skating here for another.
But I'll tell you something, 40. For UNH, that is a break, because I have some second thoughts about that kneeing penalty.
So do I.
And so now it cuts it down by at least 2 minutes.
The captain, Holmes, skates it forward and punches it deep. A lot of open room there as we skate 4-on-4. The puck loose in the Trine zone. Now it'll come to the neutral zone. Played there by Lambert.
But I'm going to be honest with you, I think 4-on-4 hockey favors UNH.
It seems to so far. Trine will gather it in. Murphy has it on his stick. He centers, and then he's wiped out on a good check from the captain, Holmes. They'll come to the point. Look, survey, send it across the open man. Snaps it toward the net. Tip just wide. Oh, a beautiful tip in front. And UNH able to clear. This is picked up by Hughes. Now Hughes still skating, forced to give it up. It's an errant pass. They say it was tipped. Play on. Lambert behind the net. He's challenged. And the puck stolen away by Lambert. Looking for the stretch pass. Scancerella, but it's knocked off his stick. Working back into the zone. Number 14, Lascaro. He's had a good opening period. Number 14. Picked up now by Murphy. And Murphy, the captain, he's going to skate it out of his own zone all the way through the neutral zone. Now he gains the blue line around the defense. Wants to work out in front, but he's forced behind the net. And the Trine Thunder, here they come. Lascaro surveys, throws it into the skates of Wittenauer. But Wittenauer can't control, and now the puck will roll to the neutral zone. Scancerella causing all sorts of trouble. And it's Dombrowski. and plays it for Trine. Skating it forward with speed through the neutral zone. Now he gives it off. Snap it towards the net. The glove save by Sullivan. That's a good shot from the near boards over on this side.
That was a nice kind of off-angle shot as he wound up a snapper from probably 50 foot out, but Sullivan had the answer in that large catching glove on his right hand, and that has burned off the I guess goalie interference penalty. We're still $1.40 on the 5-minute major there for kneeing, which will expire in this period. So for UNH, it's important that they kill this one off now as Trine set up.
They've got the power play set up here. Send it to the point. Hold and look. They'll go across. This will come back to Janssen. Big cross-ice pass. Now they come back door. Janssen on his off wing. Regathers the puck. Gives it to Schaefer. He'll shoot. That doesn't make it.
Excellent job by UNH of having a very active box. They do not give Trine much opportunity to set anything up and have a good look, which I think Trine is not reacting very well to.
There's Schaefer, another shot through a screen, and Sullivan picked it up. Nice glove save.
And I think to make that more effective, see, I'll tell you the problem. They pass the puck so much that their forwards cannot anticipate when they're going to shoot. It's not like, hey, you know what? Let's get it to the center ice along the blue line, and that's where we want to shoot from every time. They're going cross ice. They're going point to point. They're going to the sideboards. They're going to the corner. And so the guys that are trying to create a screen, it's a battle down there. Like, that is the trenches of hockey in that blue ice and white ice right in front of the net, and they're making the guy just get beat to death, and he doesn't know when the shot's coming. So I don't have a dog in the fight.
Same with me, but I completely see your point.
Yeah.
Deep in the corner, now they come to the point. Played there by Legrone. He'll sends it across. Snap it toward the net. Tipped! And an opportunity, but a good defensive play again. That was Mombelli. Had an open look.
And the goaltender there came out to play the puck, and he's like, no, I think I'm just going to let him come pick it up.
Just stay right where you're at. Relax. As the play comes down to this end of the ice in the skates, and that nearly rolled in on net. Good check there from Mombelli. They'll send it behind the net. Can they control it at the point? No. Hops the stick, and Friedman's going to chase it down. Legrone on it again with a head up. Makes a nice pass, and now here comes Trippett. We near the 1 minute mark of the period. And they battle along. A good check there. Again from Mombelli. Working it up is number 20. That's Lambert. He's into the zone with the puck chopped off his stick. We're under a minute to play. Only 50 seconds behind the net. Here come the Thunder. Skating it forward. Drifted over to the far side. Into the zone with speed. Dance around one defender. But lost control of the puck. A nifty move there, but didn't maintain control. Behind the net. Trine sends it to the point. It's on the stick of Hatton. He'll send it across. Snap it toward the net. Holmes, the captain, works it out for UNH. But not far enough to gain the blue line. Only 20 seconds left in the period. We have an interview coming up here. And our first intermission in 15 seconds. Dombrowski along the boards. Too wide. Here come the Thunder. Drift it toward the center ice line, and now with only 3, 2, and 1 second, a break. They'll send it across, and the horn will sound as New Hampshire was charging forward, but wiped out as the period comes to an end. It's 2-1. UNH with the lead. Oh, Rasty out for his interview with the Trine coach. And a spirited and well-played period of hockey there. Here's your interview.
Rasty McGibbon, the head coach of Trine, Dan Mays, and not much of a welcome getting 2 goals there really close together, but you guys seem to regroup and come out. Just tell me a little bit about coming to the tournament.
Well, it's a great honor to be here. Obviously, whenever you have a big tournament, sometimes the guys can be too high, so I think both coaches are always wary of, the start, right? And New Hampshire definitely won the start, but, at the end of the day, it's a 60-minute game, so we regroup pretty well there. We settled in a little bit, but we got to just keep moving our feet, and we'll be fine.
Sometimes coming in as a number 2 is a blessing. Sometimes it's a curse in the sense that you have a bunch of time off and don't have to go through regionals. How much time have you guys had off?
Almost 3 weeks. So yeah, it's quite a bit. We tried to get a little bit healthy because every team, it's a long season and is banged up. So we're fairly healthy right now. But yeah, so that is a kind of a concern. It's a little bit too much time off. But at the end of the day, I think really to be one of those 2 teams, I think any team would take that, right? So we're basically, kind of our motto is whenever we're scheduled to play a game, we just show up and play and try to beat our opponent. So,
what things would you like to tweak going into the second period?
You know what? I think we just got to keep our feet moving. It's, I think nerves have gotten the best of our guys, and we're just we weren't moving our feet, especially that first 5-10 minutes there. So I think if we do that, we're going to be fine. We're starting to move the puck way better. We've been talking to our guys too. New Hampshire did a great job. They have a shooting mentality. Their guys are ready to shoot right away, and that's really what it's a good example I can show to our guys. Hey, they were ready to shoot the puck right away. That's just what we got to do. So,
well, we're glad to have you, and good luck in the next 40 minutes.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Now we'll send it back up to Steve.
Thank you, Rasty. A good interview there. And as we mentioned, it's 2-1. New Hampshire trying with a game plan to get back in. We'll take our first intermission break and be back with second period action. So we get this set here for second period action. And Trine, look, they have a group of students here. It must not be so far away, buddy. Utah State had good fans here, parents. But these are students. I love it.
There's actually quite a contingent, more parents, though, from UMass.
Oh.
I don't know how long that would be. I think it would be a little bit farther than Trine, though.
That just shows there's a lot of East Coast kids that go to Utah State because their parents are out here.
True.
They can watch.
Yeah, that's true.
They can have a pretty good following from.
Is it March break at Utah State this week?
Yeah, it comes up at the end of the month.
Oh, end of the month. Okay.
Next week, yeah. So we switch ends here. Trine will go from right to left as they win the opening face-off. Johansson has had some good minutes, and the puck is punched into the New Hampshire zone. They wave at it as it goes by. And here comes New Hampshire with speed and a beautiful poke check from Johansson. He's got the puck. He'll drift it through the neutral zone. It's too far. They wave off the icing, and that puck is picked up by number 7, Hughes. Hughes turns it over, and a loose puck skirts through the high slot and picked up by the Wildcats again. And the check there will jar the puck free, and Johansson battles for it. He's had a good opening shift here in the second period. Scancerella controls it for UNH as he sent the puck across. Now turnover, we're going to have a breakaway. They send it up, straight in on net. Look, shoot, head up over the top of the crossbar. If the opportunity there was worse time. And not a good attempt. He scooped it way high up over the crossbar. Send it toward the net again, but not out of the zone. Held in there by Friedman. He'll send one into the deep corner. Chipped behind the net by Sullivan. And a battle ensues there. UNH is going to win that one. They'll send it forward. They were looking for a breakaway. And deflected and knocked up, or knocked down at the last second. That puck in the skates as Friedman regathers. This time it'll make the neutral zone. Lambert has it right along that center ice line. A cross ice dump. They'll hustle in after it there. Behind Hughes, they hold the puck. Now it's knocked off his stick and right along the hash marks. Now deep in the corner. They work it up along the wall. Picked off the wall. And the captain, that is Pearl, works into the zone for the Trine Thunder. Puts it right on net from behind the net. And that was a tricky play, and a cover by the New Hampshire tender.
One thing that you heard Dan Mays allude to there at the start of the intermission is that UNH shoots the puck very freely. Another thing that he said that he would like to get his guys doing, and that he could use UNH's example to inspire his guys.
That was a good interview, actually. Trine right back on the puck, circling through the neutral zone, now straight away. And he puts on the brake. Send one in and score! That's Pearl! And a nifty drop pass from Rand. And Pearl with the lane to shoot, and Trine stayed with it, buddy. It's tied at 2.
And he took that one high glove from about 50 feet out.
Happened because of the speed of Rand off the wall and straight down the center of the ice. And there's a good shoulder check from Johnson. Put the puck deep in the Trine zone. It'll come to the blue line and then out. And UNH sends it right back in, a rolling puck.
And you know, I'll say one thing about UNH. There's really not a lot that I would attempt to change in the way that they played in the first period, except stay out of the box. And I think if they do that, they will have success in this tournament.
Schaefer, his centering pass, gets through everyone. And they rifle it right back in behind the net. They'll battle along the near wall now. And UNH will take it there. They'll rifle it off the glass and down the ice. Schaefer will pick it up and send it right back in. Picked up in the neutral zone now with speed. Maffeo! He stood up by Johnson. The puck comes free, and Trine has it. This is Janssen on the backhand. Dumps it in deep. They'll charge it on the forecheck. Will the Trine Thunder. but a good defensive play. And here comes the Holmes. Holmes straight away, sends it far side. Look at the net, shoot and score! Another nifty little pass. This time from UNH, and Holmes.
I must not have gotten the memo to go glove side, but that's the flavor of the week here. A nice job by UNH. And one thing we talked about is they are not afraid to shoot the puck. And again, about 40, 50 feet out, snap it high glove. And, you know, those are probably goals that both goaltenders wish they could have back.
Devin Sprague, number 17, credited with that goal. And now UNH will regather and take the lead back. Negroni over skates, and now into the zone. It is Mullen. They'll work the puck away from Mullen now. They'll go cross ice. Negroni again, another shot and a score. As off the wall, the puck gets through the defense. Friedman. The puck went off the wall, comes back towards him, pops his stick, and UNH.
And that was a 20-foot shot, again high glove.
An unfortunate bounce there.
And we see the goaltender, number 30, coming out. That is Adam Conkling. And they are going to switch her up. There's a couple of quick glove side scores. And Dan Mays is going to shake things up.
Conkling has a record of 11-0, only 1.96 goals against. At a 9.33 save percentage. So, not a downgrade in any way on the Trine goaltending line. Here's a drop pass and a shot just over the crossbar.
He was going glove side too.
Oh my, was he ever. Loose puck in front, and that dribbles wide of the net. They'll pick it up along the hash marks. It comes to the point. UNH has it with speed. Here comes Murphy. Murphy around one defender. Beautiful centering pass and shot. And the goal defense played beautifully by Janssen. And now a high stick. No, they say. And a save by Conkling. Loose in the corner. It'll come near side. It'll be held in by UNH. That's number 20, Lambert. He'll send one toward the net. They scramble after it along the near wall now. Held in again by Hughes. As he drifts it behind the net. The battle ensues there. It's picked up by UNH. They'll center. And an overskate. Oh my, a misplay, a miscue by Pearl. And gave up a point-blank shot that went up over the crossbar.
And I'll tell you something, Conkling's had, you know, because they didn't call the timeout, Conkling has had to come in stone cold, like stone cold, but been put to work very early. UNH surging a little bit here and getting some time on those two glove side scoring back-to-back. Two unanswered goals that Trine has let in here, and they're going to have to stop the bleeding and be the next one to score.
So 5 minutes have rolled off the clock. It's 4-2. UNH with the lead. Hustling after it there is Mombelli. Now it comes to the point. A miscue. The puck will bounce to the neutral zone. Recovering, though, is Janssen. And he'll have help from Schaefer. Mombelli has it. Now back for Schaefer. Schaefer with the head up. Surveys and looks, and a beautiful pass. No, it gets through the intended recipient. Now it'll bounce through the neutral zone. Stolen away. Look, shoot! And that doesn't get through the defense. Good play there by the defenseman for Trine. Schaefer standing in the shooting lane. Now they'll break out. A nice soft pass. And it's Mombelli. Works around the defense. Has the puck chopped off his stick at the last second. UNH with speed. Through the neutral zone. Snap it. And in the shooting lane again is Friedman for Trine. End-to-end action there. It opened up a little bit, Rusty.
It really opened up, and we had about 3 goals there in about 2.5 minutes of playing time, and UNH has kind of broken this one wide open. You know, Trine, if Trine really came out the way I would like to see them very early on in the second period, they were shooting more freely. They were getting bodies in front. These 2 goals have really seemed to inspire UNH and they have amped it up a bit too. If you're a Trine fan, they have shown that they can put the puck in the back of the net, and they just need to calm down. There is 34 minutes and 12 seconds of hockey and plenty of time to even this up. For UNH, keep doing what they're doing.
6 minutes gone by here in the second period. And the puck off the faceoff comes to the neutral zone. Maffeo, good play to hold it right there. A battle along the wall. Double team is Royer. And Trine comes away with the puck. A cross-ice dump. Hustling after it there is Jacek. And 2-on-2. UNH is going to work through the neutral zone, then just swatted in. Royer pitched it behind the net. Trine gathers, spins away from some pressure, loses an edge, and UNH has it out in front all alone. Oh, and just wide of the net. Oh my, he just stood there all alone. And Royer couldn't bang it in. It'll come to the point. UNH really on the buzz now, as they have Trine chasing the puck. Another one in front. That's tipped over by Thompson or Legron.
And see, no one's out on the points. The points are wide open for UNH.
There's another shot. That was tipped in front by Holmes. And Conklin had to make a save.
And they got two forecheckers in, putting a tremendous amount of pressure on Trine, who...
Finally, they're able to clear, but they give it right away. Scancerella's in. Now a late developing 2-on-1. Send it across. Holmes! Oh, over the top of the crossbar. The puck bounces off the glass right to the front of the net. Trine lucky there to clear it out. Trine now will gather it up with speed into the zone. And a beautiful defensive play there by Hughes. Who skates across and stills it right off a stick. There's another sharp pass, and it is Holmes straight away. Looks and shoots, and that nowhere near the net. Lambert has it straight away, high slot, shoot! And that doesn't get through. That was a good wind by Hughes.
I'll tell you, great job by UNH as they are really wreaking havoc on the Trine breakout. And it is the strong forechecking that's doing it. They send one guy in who's super speedy. They send a second guy in that kind of stays at the hash marks, so just below the face-off circle. And Trine is having a lot of trouble with that.
So big line, or a full line change here for the Wildcats, and the puck's loose in the neutral zone. The Wildcats take it right back. Scancerella sends it in deep. Conklin can't hold it behind the net. It rolls on the stick of Thompson. Thompson double team. He'll have help from Murphy, but Trine takes it and clears the zone.
And what you've seen the last three times, Trine has been able to get it out into neutral ice, okay, and they get it out there, and UNH takes it right back in. And I'm going to tell you, it's very simple in terms of the adjustment, because I really believe that hockey is the biggest game of adjustments of any game out there. They need the defenseman to skate the puck out over the blue line. And then if you want to pass, once you get the blue line, pass, but then you need to dump the puck in and chase hard, because you're seeing the forechecking of UNH. If Trine can adapt and they can pick up on that and emulate that, it's going to turn the whole complexion of this game.
So a face-off in the Trine zone. It comes to New Hampshire, and a shot right off the face-off, and a good save by Conklin. That scooped high right to the center ice line. And UNH takes it off the boards, and a big check by Reardon. I haven't called his name tonight, but turning with the puck is Murphy. Murphy centers and scores! His second of the night, Devin Sprague. And UNH has exploded here in the first half of the second period with 3 goals. It's 5-2.
And I'll tell you, that is your retirement payoff from investments in the two-man and heavy forechecking, and that's exactly what that is. Trine's breakout is having a lot of trouble. They are not really able to adjust to the forechecking. Is this going to be, no, not going to be our immediate timeout.
11-11?
No, it's not our immediate timeout.
And it is going to be a timeout by Trine, I believe.
I think one thing for Trine is they have to go back now. So this is the equivalent. This is a timeout. They're going to have a timeout now in a minute or two with the media timeout, okay? They need to dig deep and emulate what has been successful and has gotten them here. Being number 2, okay, in the Central Region is no small task. I can tell you that, okay? And so they have gotten here by their own merit. But there are some adjustments they need to make, breakout being one of them, because they are just trying to stay alive by throwing the puck out in the center ice area, and that is not working for them.
So we do know where Trine is located. How about UNH?
Well, I don't know town-wise. I don't know town-wise, but I know state-wise.
Do you? Where is it?
New Hampshire.
Oh, there you go. So Durham, New Hampshire, southeast corner of the state.
Is it? Okay.
I had to look it up myself.
Okay.
I'm cheating.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to know. Now Trine, 3 wide into the zone. They'll snap it into the corner, charging on the forecheck. Taken by UNH. But picked up again by Trine. They'll send it to the point. Jansen wants to shoot. Hits a man in front.
And that's probably the first shot they've had in 5 minutes.
And it dribbles harmlessly to the corner. They look to center again. This one taken away. Lambert, good second effort. He'll pick up a man in stride. Can't get around the defensive Jansen, who played it beautifully. Here's Schaefer. He avoids a big check. Stays on the puck. On the delayed offsides. Now they're on. It is Trine, but it's taken by UNH. Sprague, he'll come near side. He'll miss Royer, and UNH will make a change. Trine has the puck. A man open at the blue line. He's offsides. He was wide open, and the pass just off the mark.
Excellent job there of Trine on that last rush up the ice. Defenseman skated the puck all the way up in between the red line and UNH's blue line, and then got the puck in. Also Trine there with some shots. First shots we've probably seen out of them as they've sustained about 5 minutes of heavy pressure since the goaltending change. 10:14 left to go in the second period, and this was a clinic on shooting glove size. We had 3 goals, all glove side, and then just one 5-hole here most recently, the 5th goal for UNH.
There's another glove high shot. Sullivan dropped it and had to flop down on and cover it. So we've reached the midway point of the game. It's 5-2 UNH on top of Trine on the opening day of the ACHA Division II National Championship Series. Face off in the UNH zone. And Holmes, another face-off win for him. Mullen plays it there, but it's held at the point by Trine. The top of the circle, send it toward the net, loose puck in front. Sullivan's going to cover with the big glove.
Fantastic job by Trine. That is what I want to see more of. Puck at the point, step around a man, get it in. And you know, Sullivan is really scrambling to see through 3 bodies worth of screens.
Well, and the puck ends up right in front of the net. Jadzak was there banging away at
Absolutely.
it. Couldn't put it in. So they're not sure who the puck touched last. They'll have a center ice face-off.
Now we're going to have a
timeout.
Now we'll have a media timeout.
Oh yeah, media timeout. face-off in the UNH zone. And it's Holmes right back out. They're going to make a change there as they throw Jatzak out. Shrippa in, he'll win a face-off. Comes to Jatzak toward the net, and a save by Sullivan.
And you know the great thing about that? It costs you 3 seconds and you get the face-off back in their zone again. Sullivan calmly standing there saying, I can do that all day long.
This time it's won by Holmes. UNH can't clear the zone. On the second effort, they will there as diving down was Murphy. Thompson charges after it. Trine's going to send it deep. Sullivan's going to set it up. They'll come along the near wall. Farrell kicks it off nicely right off the wall. And Murphy's going to help it along. There's a penalty upcoming against UNH. Either a cross-check or a board.
Yeah.
It is a cross-check.
Now I will tell you, I didn't think the one was a knee, but that looked kind of dangerous as they were right against the boards there. And you know, for Trine, here's your opportunity. And you know what? The last 90 seconds of playing time for Trine, they have looked energized since that timeout taken there. And they're going to get 2 minutes with the man advantage.
And a face-off inside the offensive zone. There's a slap shot that he misses wide. Had a player in front if they put it on net. Jansen's going to skate right along the blue line. Give it to Schaefer. He'll send it deep. They want to go cross ice instead. Back to Schaefer. Jansen's the open man. He has it. Snaps a high-rising shot. I don't know if the tender Sullivan got a glove on it, but it ends up in the mesh behind the net.
And I'll tell you one thing. Jansen is not afraid to snap that puck from the blue line. I think for UNH, just keep the active box penalty kill going. Sullivan's back there, cool, calm, and collected.
Schaefer. And he's been on every power play.
He's definitely going to stop what he can see.
And Jansen, a good job to hold the zone. His puck came in on his offhand and nearly gave it away. Now top of the circle, they'll send it cross ice. And Fan on the shot, and UNH take it away and send it down the ice on the miscue. Conklin.
45 seconds gone in the man advantage so far.
Conklin picks it up. Schaefer now skates forward with speed into the zone. Wraps it around the defense and snaps it on net. Loose puck, they bang away. And falling backwards, Sullivan. The fans didn't like it, but a good strong play in front of the net by 22 Jatzak.
And good job by the UNH defense there as they cleared those white jerseyed bodies out of the crease area. Minute 3 left to go on the Trine power play as they're going to get the face off. UNH is going to get thrown out, and
he wanted to just stay in.
Okay, just drop the puck. Drop the puck.
Drop it. And they do in a face-off win to Trine. They'll come cross ice. Hold it straight away, and then miscue on the pass, and UNH able to clear.
And see, that's what their coach talked about. I mean, just is shooting it.
Rand heads to the front of the net. They'll hold. Now send it straight away. Look down the barrel. Mombelli. And a shot comes in. That's Lascaro. His shot doesn't get through. They'll try Mombelli again straight away. Survey snaps it. And knocked down and way up high. Only 20 seconds left. The man advantage. Time is Conklin. Way out of his net to set it up. And Mombelli will bring it out straight down the center of the ice, pitch it across far side, racing up the wall and into the zone is Pearl, forced to put on the brakes. So now they work it right back into the Trine zone. Not a good-looking power play, buddy. On that opportunity, 7-12 left in the second period. 5-2 UNH with the lead. Defenseman Maffeo's going to skate it all the way into the zone. He's deep in the corner, centers, loose puck, shot and save. Conkling coming over from right to left in beautiful position, makes the save. Loose puck in the corner, a battle ensues. Charging after it there, number 21, Anderson. Comes to Maffeo, and we're going to have a whistle. And the net dislodged.
You're joining us, 6:47 left to go in the second period. Steve Coleman, I'm Rusty McGibbon. This is the last game of the day. Pool play day one. The day we used to call Black Friday, but that was when it was the third day of pool play. We used to start on a Wednesday. We called it Black Friday because a lot of people's dreams came to an end. And
that makes sense. They snap one toward Conkling and a rebound attempt as well. They want to send it right back in front. This time they say no. Do the Trine Thunder. Now they'll skate it out 2-on-2 with speed. Around behind the net and then finally ridden out of the play. There's a good check along the wall. No, they're going to say check from behind. It's going to be a delayed penalty, and touching up is Friedman.
I'm actually going to call an elbow.
This could be dangerous as UNH back to the power play with a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, UNH has done, I would say UNH has done more things consistently right, and that's why they're on top. There have been times that Trine looks like they could beat the Detroit Red Wings, and then there have been times it looks like they've really struggled.
Lambert toward the net, blocker save, rebound, loose puck in front, cleared out by Trine. And a good shot by Lambert. As he put one right on net, Lambert's going to hustle into his own zone, gather it up behind Sullivan. It's a pass right on the stick of Murphy. Murphy's in, leaves it for Thompson. He'll wait and just hold, then send it straight away. Lambert puts one toward the net. Now he's got it back. Lambert again. They'll try the far hash mark, side of the net. And a delayed penalty again coming up this time. It's Trine again. And as they gain control, they'll blow the whistle, and now a 5-on-3 upcoming.
And you know what? For UNH, they should have taken the puck and just walked away. Let Trine pick it up, because that's going to give them the most time 5-on-3. And for it's going to be a trip. So they're going to have a good minute and 20 seconds. Want to say hello to a good friend and Division I Women's head coach Chris Lowe's, listening in the Lynchburg area as they are in this tournament, and he will be said they're heading up on Monday to join us.
When does that start? Monday? Tuesday?
I think it may actually start Wednesday, to be honest with you. Yeah, game on Wednesday, he says. So yeah. And Chris Lowe's was here last year. They were the runner-up in the national tournament with Liberty's Division II men's.
Oh, wow. UNH controls the face-off. It comes to Hughes. Hughes sends it back across. Now deep in the corner. There's Hughes again. One-timer. Zips it just outside the net, just to the post. Hughes again, looking for the puck. No, they hang on to it there. Scansarella, now Hughes again. Side of the net, right in front, they chip it. And it's loose and cleared out. No, out of play.
So the three guys will stay on. It's not going to be a delay game because it was not the goaltender. We saw that very early on in the first period with that very low glass that goes down the bench side of the rink. I don't know, that's like that piece of glass looks like it's about just like 2.5 feet tall. It's very low.
Controlling the action, UNH Hughes. There's a miscue.
And it's probably not going to be enough to get 3 new penalty killers out there.
No changes.
They're going to change one.
Now it's Holmes. He'll give it to Hughes. Hughes again, a miscue, and that puck will roll off his stick to the neutral zone.
It's going to be 29 seconds left on the 2-man advantage.
Holmes again into the zone. It's Ilyav at the point. Instead, they'll go far side. Now deep in the corner. They'll hold it there. They look to walk out in front. Hold the puck behind the net. Taken by Holmes. He'll settle it down. One-timer. Hughes zips it just outside the post again. They'll come back to Hughes. He'll look, send it side of the net, looking for a tip. Right in front, loose puck. Conkling makes a save and hangs on. No, it comes free. They say play on. I thought he had it. Now there's going to be...
Well, no, I think the goal's just off. Goal's just off.
Boy, they were all over Conkling.
And you know what? I give a lot of credit to the referee. Their positioning was exquisite, okay, and allowed them to see that the puck was not covered, and that's why the play continued. So good job by the referees. And you know, this is the third game I've seen today, but really the only call that I've questioned, and again, I'm not down there watching it from their angle, is the intentional kneeing. But again, I'm going to defer to them, and they did have a conference about it. So
Lambert makes the move. He's forced wide, though. Now he's deep in the corner. The defense comes. He'll center. And only Trine players there. Only 10 seconds left in the power play. Scansarella sends a sharp angle shot. And a save there by Conkling. And this puck will come to the neutral zone. The penalty has expired. And the Trine Thunder back at full strength behind Sullivan. There's a shot that comes in from Pearl, and he got a lot on that one, and a good save by Sullivan. He hasn't seen many pucks in the latter part of this second period, and made a good save there.
Excellent job by Trine as they were down by 2 men for at least 1:20, and they have climbed out of that hole unscathed. It is 5-2 though, but they have 23 minutes to work on that deficit.
They'll hold the zone here, and with a second effort, Herbert able to clear it out. Trine will tip it deep, hustling after it is number 25 for UNH. This picked up along the far wall and held in, but a good check there. Jars the puck free. Picked up by UNH. Held again by Trine. Now they battle along the hash marks. They dig away at it, trying to peel it off the wall. Are the Trine Thunder. They still dig away and hold it there. Now they dance off the wall and spin away from the pressure. They want it at the point. No. Snap at sharp angle and miss everything. It goes out of play. The open man at the point. He wanted the puck, and they don't send it.
So let's look 2 minutes and 42 seconds forward. UNH, I would say the thing for them is staying out of the box is going to make Trine earn those 4 goals they need to win 5-on-5 hockey. For Trine, I would say they have gotten better with the breakout, and they are getting shots on net. Stay out of the box.
Here's a 2-on-1 that's going to develop. Holmes to the front of the net. They can't send it across as Holmes on the back check was covered. This is Mullen controlling the action for UNH, and it's going to be covered and held for a whistle by Conkling.
And some people may scoff at me for saying this. Trine is not out of this game, but they are going to have to make some very big changes at intermission and come back and play the way that they did in the first 5 minutes of this period.
Big momentum with the power play for UNH, and trying to climb back in the game. They'll send one to the neutral zone. Mombelli sends it deep and charged after there by Rumford. Rumford makes a play on the puck, but it comes free to the point and not held in. Thompson or Lagroni holds it there as we head down the stretch at the 2-minute mark. Loose pucks shoveled deep, right on net. Conkling says play on as he gives it to Friedman. Friedman with room to work, sends a cross-ice pass, misses everyone. And then it's an icing with 1:36 left in the second period.
If you are joining us late, 1:36 left to go in the second period. I'm Rasty McGibbon. Beside me is Stephen Coleman. And it's buddy. Our pleasure to bring this game to you. This is a 2-3 matchup in Pool A. We saw the other people in Pool A play earlier, and you tell us a little bit about how that game unfolded.
Which one? The one right before this?
Yeah, which I believe was Pool A as well.
Yeah, you know what? That was a fantastic game, a 2-1 score, where NAU, Northern Arizona, with the victory over Toledo, and it was a goaltending battle for sure. Excellent goaltending the whole way through. And a huge check from Murphy. Wipes out Anderson, and now Murphy has the puck. Scansarella tripped up, and UNH back to the power play. No choice. They had to rip him down or give him a clear shot to the net. 1:09 left in the second period. I don't know. He didn't have a choice, buddy. Either let him dance in alone or rip him down, one or the other.
And you know what? You're able to tolerate that. It's when the penalties come and the puck's 180 feet from your goaltender that you have trouble with it. But no, I totally agree.
Mullen will win the face-off for UNH. But Trine with a good effort. Gets into the neutral zone. It's through Hughes. Skating forward. Hughes, a good back check. As he knocked the puck free, he stayed with it and didn't let it go. Holmes is going to spin in his own zone. Scansarella has it. This will come to Holmes, right straight away at the blue line. They'll send it across. Elion has it. And this is taken, skated forward, a 2-on-1. Short-handed, send it toward the net. And a save by Sullivan. And the puck still loose in the UNH zone, only 20 seconds left in the period. They have it behind the net. Looking for that short-handed goal. They have 3 players deep in the zone. Finally, UNH will take it, less than 10 to play. And now with 5 seconds, they skate through the neutral zone. 4-3, shoot, the save by Conklin. He covers with 1.5 left in the period. Drop the puck, and that's going to end the second period. We have a second intermission interview coming up. And UNH has opened up a big lead. It's 5-2. As we head to our second intermission break. So this interview will be with the UNH coach this time. That's coming up right now.
Just on goal in the second period.
Rasty McGibbon, UNH head coach Steve McIsaac. What a second period. You guys putting on a glove side clinic there and getting 2 very quickly and then adding a third. Is that the tempo of hockey that you would say your program is known for?
That's what we try to go for, you know, just taking their space away with our pressure and our cycles down low. They're pretty good at it, and if we can continue to keep it low, then that's what we strive for, and we get our chances out of that.
Both sides, there have been a lot of minor penalties. Is that something that you would really like to calm down and just play your game in the third?
100%. I'd rather play 5-on-5 all day. I'll put my whole team out there 5-on-5 against anybody all day if we play the way we're playing right now. So I want to stay that way, and it keeps us healthy.
Speak just a minute about your goaltender. I mean, even when the odds have been stacked against him numerically, he has looked very calm and cool.
he's a fighter. He came in as a freshman and played almost every game. Where we had a guy that's actually a coach now, and Dylan Palmer, that won us a national championship. He got hurt. He came in as a freshman and stood on his head, and then Dylan came back at the end and finished it up. But he's been a rock for us since day one walking in the building.
I think there's a lot of things that you guys are doing right. Any changes you'd want to make going into the third?
Just shut our mouths. Right? They're running their mouth a little too much. We just want to go play hockey. Put the puck deep and go in and play our game.
Coach, thanks very much. Let's good luck in the next 20.
Thank you.
Now send it back up, Steve.
Thank you very much, Rasty. An excellent interview again. UNH, you heard it right there. So we'll take our second intermission break. Be back with third period action. So resting the final period of a long day of hockey. Good hockey.
5-2 if you're just joining us in favor of UNH, and they have done a lot right. And Trine has 20 minutes to do a lot right and get back on the scoreboard.
They start off short with the power play as Holmes has it for UNH. He'll jam it behind the net. Actually, they're shorthanded. Penalty's on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Oh, it is a penalty to Trine. There we go. There's a shot, loose puck knocked down in front of the net, and it's eventually cleared. It'll roll right down in on Sullivan. Sullivan will set it up. Only 10 seconds left in the man advantage for UNH. Holmes with the puck sends it across, and in stride they'll walk through the neutral zone and rifle it toward the net. Off the glass and all the way to the near point. Holmes rifles one, but it's well wide of the net. UNH starts the buzz again as they hold the zone in the corner through the defenseman. Scancinella has a chance. Or Scancinella, he'll overskate and Trine with the puck right along the blue line. Now they're in. They had to wait on the delay. They'll send it in on a cross-ice dump. A couple of changes here for Trine. And that means the puck will come all the way down the ice, right on net. And Conklin just sets it up. And now working forward, making a couple of good moves. And now the puck across the blue line. Trine sends it toward the net off the outside. And Thompson gathered up for UNH to the neutral zone, but no further. Now it's chopped off the stick. Thompson, the only one that sees it, snaps it toward the net and in the shooting lane is number 25. That's Hatton. Blocked it down, and we've played 1 minute in the third period.
Yeah, I think that most players thought, especially Trine players, thought that that was offside. Thompson picking it up and coming in and taking one off the boot of Trine and off into the netting.
UNH will bump that face off toward Conklin. And now UNH, the captain. It's Pearl. He's upended. No penalty as it's taken away. And Herbert makes a nifty move to regather the puck, gain the blue line, send it in and a save by Conklin. Some good skating there from UNH.
Conklin really has not... he had that one where they got him in a transition with a 5-hole. Two minutes and 11 seconds gone. And the partial man advantage there to University of Hampshire has gone as well.
Upended right in the face-off circle. Herbert throws his arm in the air. They play off. Herbert comes over, throws a high check. And they say offsides. New Hampshire on the delay. Now they're in.
And I can tell you, New Hampshire does such an excellent job of forechecking that I think Trine really is going to have to skate that puck at least up to the red line, and if they want to dump it in, they can.
And we talked earlier about that's not the preferred method that you like anyway, but they're going to have to skate it up, and then dump it in.
Yeah. And I think it's just that the UNH forecheck is so effective.
This is Christie with the puck. He's double teamed in the corner. Now he'll have some help as they skate over, try to pick it out of the skates. The referee says play on, and they will. It comes out, Trine maintains control. Now it's tied up right along the hash marks as they still battle. Now they chip it out of the zone. Glove down, and a good play by Lagroni to prevent a breakaway. There's an errant pass. It's going to end up right on net. So no icing. Gathered up by Trine. Send it off the wall. Now in stride. Working forward. Groff puts on the brakes. He's tangled up. And the puck comes free and out of the zone. Scancinella plays it forward for UNH, but it's on the stick of Jacek. He'll work it forward just out of the reach of a streaking Groff. He hustles in. I don't know why they didn't have the icing there. Maybe they say it was tipped. And that'll come all the way to the neutral zone, then scooped forward by UNH. Knocked down by Groff. He's on a long shift. Murphy plays it. Now it's Hughes. Now back to Murphy. He'll go cross ice, then get it back. Murphy, the captain, in stride. Into the zone. Snap it toward the net. Conklin to save. Hughes has the puck. Sends it across. Open man. Shoots. And that's saved by Conklin as he got a stick on it. Chance with numbers for Trine as they come near side. Into the zone. Sends it across. Had a man. And a beautiful defensive play by number 20 Lambert. Denied the pass. Now a shot. And a save Sullivan.
And you know, Trine has got to look at this as one goal at a time. I would really say that they need to try to score one goal by the 10-minute mark. They need to score another goal probably, I would say, by the 17-minute mark. And then that gives them 3 minutes if they have to pull the goaltender to have the man advantage and tie this up. And then take that, you know, they have to ride that momentum into overtime. But absolutely no minor penalties.
Trine with a face-off win. They'll control the action in the UNH zone. A big battle ensues in the corner. 2 players for Trine. Will dig away at it. It's Wittenauer who holds it tight. Now it comes off the wall. UNH through the neutral zone. Hustling. One defenseman back as Royer has the puck. A drop pass off the mark and picked up. And now here comes Trine the other way. It's on the stick of Lucero. Now cross ice, held him with the point, backhanded into the corner, not putting it on net. And Trine needs to shoot. This high off the glass to the neutral zone, gathered up. It'll come across to Pearl. Pearl puts on the brakes. Loose puck along the hash marks. And dig it off the wall, still holding. Now Pearl upended. That means UNH takes the puck and kicks it to the neutral zone. A good defensive play there by Trine to hold it and not give up the breakaway. Here's a shot and a kick save by Sullivan as that was labeled inside the near post. A big long pass across, picked up in stride. Here comes Mullen. Mullen to the front of the net and didn't get the shot away as it was chopped off his stick. Straight down the middle of the ice. Here comes Mombelli. Mombelli to the front of the net. And a save by Sullivan. Mombelli still has it. And fanning on the shot. Here's going to be a break. 2-on-1. It's Scansarella with a man in front of the net. He'll shoot and score! Oh, what a fake. He looked off the defenseman and ripped it inside the near post.
Excellent execution there by UNH. As they came down to a 2-on-1 and executed that very well. And that's going to put them up 6-2.
We've seen quite a few 2-on-1s today. That was the best executed I think I've seen.
Executed very well. So this is the second 2-3 game that we have announced together. And in both those contests, in the first one, the 3 has come out victorious. And without
That's right.
a little late action miracle, I would anticipate that UNH is going to...
Schaefer has played well. He'll send the puck in deep. And Sullivan with a save. That's kind of interesting how that's worked out. We've talked several times today about the break for the teams with the automatic bid, and they seem to be losing.
Well, you know, as I talked about with the coach of Trine there, Dan Mays, the auto bid and not having to go through regionals is, it's a two-edged sword, right? I mean, it's great your guys don't get banged up, but in terms of competition, you kind of sit dormant there. I mean, and honestly, when we talked to Mike Eccles from Utah State today, he said 2.5 weeks, and I was actually surprised. I've heard some guys 5 weeks.
Oh my.
Yeah, you know, like their last game was, you know, the first week of February, and you know, here we are now, the 8th, 9th, 10th of March, and .12:40 left to go in this third period. Steve Coleman, Rusty McGibbon, Division II National Tournament, Columbus, Ohio. This is UNH versus Trine, and if you're tuning in, the ice is sloped in the direction of Durham, New Hampshire.
12:40 on the clock, a little bit of a delay.
Looks like they're bringing in more pucks from... They may have run out of pucks.
That guy kept his, that's why. Souvenir.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see if this one's not been in a bucket of ice. This one may be pretty lively. We'll see.
Here's Thompson. He'll go cross ice, charging in Scansarella. Thompson ridden out of the play by Schaefer, who's had a great game tonight, as we just mentioned. There's a pass across. They'll kick it to their stick. No. And they regather, and they're into the zone onside. It'll come to the point. High slot and a shot. Beautiful defense is down on his stomach. Number 24, Maffeo, I believe. Now a dangerous play as a man upended.
And they are going to rule that they lost sight of it. And you can see the Trine player.
Well, Pearl ended up bouncing his head off the ice. He'll right back up. He'll make a line change, a long shift for the Pearl line that time.
Face-off's going to come to the blocker side.
And that was Bornkamp. He has the puck, spinning with it in front of the net. Chipped, but not out of the zone. No! It is chipped out by the goal scorer, Sprague. 2 on the night for him. Herbert with the puck in the neutral zone. He is stood up there, but stayed in to make the play. He's right back on it, is Herbert. A nice little soft pass. Now he's got it back. Herbert on the backhand. Sends it deep. Elion charges after it there, but it's taken by the Trine Thunder. It's Dunman who has the puck on his stick. He'll skate it forward. With speed, he's into the zone. It's worst time. Sends it right on net. And 11:15.
And you know, we talked about the first period. Shots are going to either have traffic or deflections, you know, to get through at this level. And I mean, we did see 3 there in the second period, and the first 2 were both glove shots that I think the goaltenders probably would like to have back. It wouldn't make any difference in where we are in this contest, but both were very well placed shots.
It's Campbell in the corner, but that's taken by Trine. Worked up. Now crossing the line. They'll send it to the front of the net, just out of the reach of Rumford. Now it's Campbell with the cross-ice dump. Picked up by Jacek, but he'll lose control and holding it in. UNH. Another one by Scansarella. That'll go up and out of play. And we near the midway point of the third period.
And I really think Trine needs to get one here in the first 35 seconds, and then they're going to have to up the tempo in the last 10 minutes of this period to climb back in this one.
Dude, they're in a deep hole, pal.
They are.
Scansarella over skates, and that allows the puck to come to the point, but Lambert holds it in. He'll send it cross ice where it's taken by Mullen. Taken away by Trine as Mullen overskated. 2-on-2. Here come the Thunder. Oh, they overskate. He draws that puck back and left it there, and Lambert has it for the Wildcats. He'll slap it off the glass. They say it hit the mesh. That'll be a whistle, and we're at 10:13 left in the game.
Face-off is going to come to the blocker side of the goaltender, Sullivan.
digging away at the puck. He can't come up with a face-off win, and it's scooped deep through, or high through the neutral zone. Played with a high stick, and that'll bring a whistle.
That's going to come all the way down into the Trine zone.
And in the last 30 seconds, our flow has just fallen apart.
Yeah.
It's the puck.
Yeah, it must be.
Not in a bucket of ice.
Yeah, that's right.
Trine looks to control in their own zone, and they will. Nifty little pass, 3 wide. They'll gain the blue line. Into the zone, working around the defense. To the front of the net. Forced behind, sends the puck out front to score! What a shot by Rand. Oh my, he picked up a loose puck and rifled it right up under the crossbar from short range. That takes talent.
Excellent job there by Lascaro, as he was the speedy man going wide and did not put the puck on net, but actually took the puck behind the net and set this whole thing up. So we will see if that injects a little bit of momentum and some jump into the Thunder from Trine.
Dumford sends it across. Here's a tip play. And ends up on the stick of UNH. Strong play in the neutral zone. And then Thunder regain control. Now they have to avoid a check. That means Herbert's able to play the puck. It's knocked off of his stick, and it'll be picked up now by Dunford again. Or Dunmond is what it is. Sorry about that. And we have an icing. Should be our media timeout.
Should be. Or not.
Maybe they gave that up for this last game. I'm sure they just forgot.
And that would actually been a good thing for Trine.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it can't happen on that type of whistle. They can't stop play. There's certain restrictions on that media timeout. Here's another one. They'll snap towards the net. Loose puck. Side of the cage gathered up. And this one out of play. Both teams can change, and this will probably be the media
let's
timeout.
See. I think as long as you are not in the middle of a odd man advantage, I think they could have had it last time. I think.
Yeah, they're going to play on.
Yeah, probably not. You know, it's not something that they're. Are they going to go now?
They have a media timeout.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
I'll tell you what to tell him. I mean, at least, you know, I mean, he's not going to care how many dogs and cats you have, but I mean, you know, you say, you know, my wife says I stop breathing.
Well, you know what happened? I had to have ankle surgery. I had to quit CrossFit. I gained 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Now I'm sleep apnea, crazy.
I mean, can you walk? Yeah, we'll walk. I'll send you some stuff. I've been riding Echo's tails for 2 years and lost 60 pounds.
Is that because of you?
Yeah.
I wondered.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. There you go, buddy. It's hilarious, pal. To the point, held in by Trine. They'll work it along. Holmes has had a great game for New Hampshire. Played a ton of minutes and worked it there, but not out of the zone. That's swatted away, but again, Trine strong on the puck. They'll hold the zone again. Now a loose man shoots and scores! He breaks free and rifles it in. That's Lascaro. An awkward puck comes off the wall, and he finds himself all alone on the face-off circle.
And you know, we talked about that the media timeout for Trine, and one thing that you have seen that's come out of this media timeout, he has given the defenseman the green light to pinch, and that puck stayed in the zone because the defensemen were pinching. And
I think 2 or 3 times,
and
Hampshire couldn't clear.
Fantastic goal over the blocker, and you know, we are in the place that I talked about, which is a 2-goal deficit, 8.5 minutes. They need to score another one, and then try to tie it up. You know, if they get to the point where they pull the goaltender.
So it's into the UNH zone as Trine looking to build on the momentum, but it's Holmes who has the puck. He's back checked, but stays in the play. Holmes wants to work to the front of the net. He does, and that puck skirts just wide, and the net's going to be dislodged. And they'll reset.
And I think that is 8:06, not 9:06. Would you agree?
Well, as soon as you said that, I looked over. I'm like, I can't tell.
I think it's 8:06. 8:06 left to go here in the third period, 6-4, and we got ourselves a game. 2 unanswered goals here by Trine has definitely changed the tempo tremendously.
Face off in the Trine zone is picked up by Legrone behind the net. He'll send it up right to the red line, then worked in. Here comes Trine. The Thunder chip it deep, taken away. They center it right out in front, looking to backhand it in, and we should have a hooking penalty. No, the net dislodged on this end now. Thought they were going to give him a hooking penalty, but no. We stay even straight. Some changes here for the Thunder. Brings on the captain's line. It's number 2, Pearl.
And Pearl had a nice goal there in the second period. He's throwing everybody out.
It's Rand this time on the draw, but Thompson wins it. This will come free. Hustling forward is Scancerella. He wakes one move and then backhands it toward the net. And it ends up in the corner. They stand up the Trine team right at that blue line this time. As Murphy has the puck now, or Pearl has it now. He has to avoid a check. He just goes right down to avoid the hit. The puck will squirt behind the net. Picked up on the far side by Friedman. But off the wall, there's a pass behind its intended recipient. It'll be an icing with 7:04 left in the game. 2-goal lead for UNH.
7:04. So if you're going to set this up for the comeback of the tournament so far, Trine needs one in the next, I would say, 5.5 minutes. And then they're going to have to pull the goalie for that last 90 seconds. And
Bornkamp on the puck for Trine. UNH tries to clear. It's held in nicely, though, by Dunman. Dunman again, strong at the point. They're going to say a hand pass.
You know what's funny is they actually contacted the puck with the hand twice. One time they swatted it slightly forward and they didn't call that, but then they caught it and put it down.
Dunman did a good job at the blue line to hold the puck a couple of times. He's got the puck now. He'll rifle it off the boards, not deep into the zone, but Scancerella sends it across, asking for the puck. A teammate there sends it right on net, and a save by Conklin. This will come to the point, held in by UNH. It is Holmes. He'll snap it toward the net. It gets through everyone, ends up along the far wall. They pitch it behind the net. It'll come near side Dunman. Out of his reach.
And I will say something else. As these last 5 minutes and 20 seconds tick off and the intensity just continues to grow, both teams got to stay out of the box.
Some changes here coming up to the Thunder. And it's Mullen. Has the puck on his stick. Now they come across. And it is Scancerella. Forced behind the net. And chipped off his stick, and he's battered along the boards. Near side, it's Mombelli who picks up the puck in stride. Poked off his stick beautifully on the defensive side of Wittenauer. But held in the zone by the Thunder. Kick it toward the point, then hold it in, send it to the corner. Picked up again by Wittenauer. This time he looks to clear again. A blocker save as he can't clear the zone. They hold it on along the hash marks. Work it behind the net. A man in front. Can't get him the puck. It'll still come to the point. They'll drift it behind the net. Mombelli has it. He's played strong this shift and then finally ridden out of the play sharply and cleared down. And that'll be an icing. 5:11 left in the game. 6-4. UNH with the lead.
And about 5 minutes ago, it was 6-2. And 2 goals by Trine has put this one in reach. They got, like we talked about, they got about 3.5 minutes. They need to score one in a 5-on-5 situation, and they have demonstrated that they can do that. And then they're going to have to look for the heroics with the goaltender pulled.
Holmes thrown out of the circle. That's too bad. He's been strong. Bring in Mullins for a try. And Thunder will win that one. That's knocked down. The shot doesn't get through. It comes to the corner. Behind the net, it's Pearl. He's challenged by Holmes. The puck will bounce high in the air, and UNH will skate it to the neutral zone. Lascaro or Lagroni has it there. Now it's Lascaro. Should be an offsides. No. They say play on. Walker save. And UNH sends the puck across. No one there. It's going to be picked up by the Thunder. Dombrowski. Now they come to Pearl. Pearl with a head up. He's going to skate it forward with speed. Gains the blue line. Wants to go around the defense. Forced to put on the rake. Sends it to the point. Big cross ice pass. Top of the circle. Shoots. And that doesn't get through. Again, holding the puck there is Dombrowski. He sends one to the front of the net. And I think he hit his own teammate.
That was super close there.
In the corner now. And UNH will clear as we reach the 4-minute mark nearly. 4-12, and it's an icing again by UNH.
And you know, there was nothing wrong with that. You know, for UNH, if it comes down to that, relieving the pressure, the hard thing is it pins the four skaters on the ice. But I mean, the clock is their biggest enemy right now.
Along the wall, UNH able to clear it out. Thompson streaming down the center of the ice. The shot and the save, Conklin. And then a little bit of rough stuff behind the net as they take a swat at Conklin on the way by.
And Conklin's been good.
He has since they brought him on. He surely has.
But I'm going to tell you, those glove side goals, the goal number 3 and 4. Yeah, I mean, I know one of them they would have liked to have back. The other was just a well-placed shot.
Neely, his shot knocked down high at the defense, and a 2-on-1 for the Thunder if they hurry. No, a beautiful back check. Rides the player out of the play. And with 2 goals, that's number 17. I have Sprague on here. And he's played great. That can't be right.
Yeah, Sprague is 17.
It is, yeah. On the back check, chops it off the stick and rides him to the glass. This is Scansarella with the puck. Gets through his stick, and that means the Thunder will take control. Attacked in the neutral zone, and they turn it over. Scansarella's going to rifle it in. We hit 3:05 left in the game. Holmes is going to hold it in far point. Behind the net, it's Scansarella again. Looks to the front of the net. He's challenged. Still holds the puck and then ridden off by Schaefer. Schaefer with some room to skate along that far wall. He'll chip it deep. Thunder make a couple of changes here. But UNH holding strong, buddy. Scantinella, a check from behind and no penalty. Oh my goodness, I thought for sure we had one coming up there.
And maybe not because it was open ice. I don't know. I don't know.
Some rough stuff now from Sharipa. He throws the shoulder. Holmes strong on the puck. He's double teamed and then ridden right out of the play. He stayed in a little too long. And Sharipa made him pay. Now they're going to come over and it gets just out of control. That's a rancid check in retaliation there by Hughes. And still they say play on. They'll charge after him again as Murphy throws a good check there, but the Thunder stay on the puck around the defense. Send it to the front of the net, and Murphy or Pearl couldn't catch up with the puck. Pearl's going to battle along that far wall still and come away with the puck as he sends it deeper for Rand. Rand charges again, but shielding the puck beautifully. Number 20, Lambert, comes to the point, towards the front of the net, loose puck, and hopping on it there is Sullivan, and they'll blow the whistle. With 1:30 left in the game. Got a little rough there, buddy.
Looking there at the bench, and I think you know what? I think you got to pull the goalie right now. Because the face-off's going to come in the UNH zone. You got a minute 38, you got to get 2. Pull him now. Absolutely pull him now. Or if not, have him out at the blue line so you can see if you win the face-off. But
I think Trine used their timeout earlier in the game.
I think that was actually...
Was it UNH?
I think it was a UNH timeout, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
There's a centering play. Oh, fan on the shot, then score! Oh, my. The puck goes across back door. He fanned on the initial attempt. I think he got the goaltender down and then scooped it high.
So, like I talked about, they needed to have that 5th goal in by 90 seconds, and it is by 86. And so, you have got yourselves a humdinger here, folks. And you're looking at the coach there, Steve McIsaac. I don't really know what his complaint to the referee is.
They let a few checks go down here that maybe could have been penalties.
Well, I think he could. I mean, if that's the case, I think he could have called them both ways. He's coming down to talk to the referee now.
Murphy for UNH. And he wins the faceoff nicely. Now it's Hughes. The tender still in the net for Trine. Turning with the puck and losing an edge. There's a Trine player. They'll drift it deep. It's Reardon who had it on his stick. He'll lose it. Trine's going to gather it up. Now they gain the blue line. Send it across. The tender. Head to the net. Open net for Trine Thunder. The extra man on, they wrap it around the boards. Hustling over there is number 18, Bornkamp. But UNH able to clear the zone. We're under a minute. 45 seconds is all that's left. Dodging a big check, Lascaro. And the puck sat still, and UNH able to clear the zone. Schaefer pressured by Scansarella. His pass off a stick, sent down, wide of the net. It'll be an icing with 27 seconds left in the game. A 1-goal lead for UNH.
Which was a 4-goal lead, probably 10 or 11 minutes ago, playing time.
An amazing comeback, actually.
Wow.
So a face-off inside the UNH zone. They send the captain out again to take the draw. It's Murphy. And on the icing, they disallowed a change. Face-off win for the Thunder. It's tied up in the skates of Lascaro, and they dig it out. Does the UNH team. The Wildcats to the neutral zone, now right back in. It's Rand. He overskates. Loose puck as they battle for it. It's toward the net. Knocked down by the defense. Rand skips it toward the net. Far side. It comes down behind the net. They want to work it out in front. We're down at 1 second, and UNH is going to win. They hang on after giving up a pile of goals here in the third period. UNH Wildcats with the victory over the Trine Thunder. A well-played game, especially in the third period. Kind of got out of hand. It was a little bit Slow. We thought Trine was going to lose. They were down 4 goals. Goodness gracious, they battled back. We'll have our game concluding interview as Rasty's out on the ice, and then we'll shut down the broadcast for the night and welcome you all back tomorrow for the second day of hockey from the ACHA D2 National Championship Series. Looks like he's going to go and interview the winning goaltender for UNH, Mr. Sullivan. No, it's the Captain Murphy coming up right.
UNH captain Brendan Murphy. What a nail biter!
Yeah.
Probably the most exciting game I've seen today. Just talk me through the third period here.
We came out with a pretty big lead, and our goal was to get 2 goals in the locker room. Coming out of the locker room, we just wanted 2 goals. 2 goals, we thought would steal it, but they ended up coming back. So it took a lot of determination. We played very well in the third period. We grinded, and that's all we needed to do to finish out the win.
I saw on the 5th goal there by that your coach was just going nuts. Tell me a little bit what he was frustrated about.
We don't get the puck deep enough sometimes, and a lot of our defense might play it, coming out of the zone, might play it off a little bit. So not getting puck deep can be frustrating, especially against a team like this that'll capitalize on the transition. So we get in a harp on getting pucks deep and get us in trouble when we don't.
Second period had about 3 glove side goals go in about 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Is that the type of explosive scoring that we would expect to see from you guys?
Oh yeah, you'll be expecting a lot of scoring from us. We have great forwards. I'll put the puck in the back of the net, and that's what we're here to do.
A lot of physical play. One of the more physical games I've seen. Just tell me about how physical play plays into your game plan.
Yeah, getting ready for the season, we play a lot of teams. Keene State, UMass, they're all very physical teams. So we get tested before we come here. So we're definitely prepared for it, and anything that'll come thrown at us.
Well, congratulations on a nail biter tonight, and good luck in the next 2 days.
Thank you. Love you too.
Thanks a lot. Steve, now we send it back to you.
What a great statement by Mr. Murphy. Prepare yourself before you come to the national tournament. Play the toughest teams you can, so when you get here, you are ready to roll. So for my son, Lane Coleman, on the camera, I am Steve Coleman, regular play-by-play for Utah State. We've enjoyed bringing you the broadcast tonight, and also for my new friend and broadcast partner, Rasty, good night, everyone. We look for you tomorrow night.